Hey everybody, welcome. It is Friday, June 3rd, 2022, and I'm Mona with Journey.Of.Purpose Life Coaching. And I'm hopping on here a little early today. I have a repairman coming for my washing machine, so I want to do this earlier than later. I'm not sure how that'll all work out. And you can hear Zoe in the background, and we have our windows open for fresh air today, so might have a little bit different background than usual, but everything is good. Hope you're ready for the holiday. Well, not really holiday, it's the weekend. We had a holiday, and that you're winding down for the week and have some fun plans. As I discussed last week or earlier this week, we're going to be looking at seasons and reasons tied to my own personal life. And my purpose behind this is so that you can get to know me a little better. You may hear some things or find some things out you didn't know about me. And it may even bring on some thoughts, possibilities of maybe where you would want some coaching, or you know someone who might want some coaching. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you learn some new things about me. Hey, Valerie. And that through the month of June, I'll just be sharing tidbits. Obviously, I try not to talk longer than 5 minutes. I go over a little bit. And so there's not a lot of information I can get in about topics, but at least it gives you a little light into the tunnel. So what I'm going to talk about today is adoption. And I've mentioned this before. I have two sons. They're 27 and soon to be 25, both private, independent, open adoptions. And many people ask me, what does open mean? And that can be so different for each individual and even each child that you may adopt. In my household, when we adopted, open meant that I shared pictures with the birth family every 3, 6, 9, and 12 months. At a year, they got them yearly. We were present at both of their births. Sometimes we were a little late because one was out of state and one was an hour or so away, but we were very involved and present the whole time during the adoption. And really, that is what makes you feel good. What your gut says, your heart says, mind says. Obviously, we were blessed with two great biological families, extended families. I'm still very close with them today. The boys have had relationships with their siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, grandparents, you name it. They've been able to meet their families. And even in those two individual adoptions, it's very different in the family's dynamic and everything, because one has a larger family, one has a smaller family. And so I have just been very blessed. I love the adoption world, whether it's talking to a biological parent or a family member or the adoptive family. And I just don't regret a moment for that, having the open adoption and being able to relate that to other people and work with other people with that. Hey Denise, thank you for joining me. And so as I look at that, my reason is at 21, I was diagnosed with polycystic kidney disease, very rampant on my dad's side. My dad had it. I have multiple cousins, aunt, uncle, etc. And I did not want to bring that into my family. If a baby is born with PKD, it can really affect them at a young age. Dialysis probably by the age of 10. Hey Chris, thanks for joining me. And then adult onset is usually from 18 on, and my brother and I were both diagnosed about 18 and 21. I received a transplant in 2006, and my brother received a transplant in 2020. So I didn't want my kids to have to go through that. I chose to have a tubal ligation. I was really young. The doctors were very concerned about that, but I never changed my mind. I never regretted that decision. And to this day, I feel that it's something that's led me into coaching, is to be able to help other people along the adoption journey. And yes, it can be an emotional roller coaster. It can be the happiest of times, it can be the saddest of times, but at the end of the day, like I say, you come home with a loving little baby. Something that I was not able to have by choice. I understand many people, and my heart goes out to these people, that adoption is a lot of times due to infertility, and that alone is a very stressful and sad and emotional time. But if you can look at the good, it's always great to see that. I think that's about what I wanted to share today with you guys. I want you to know if you ever have any questions or further information that I'm sharing, please feel free to reach out to me, PM me, email, you can put it in the box if you want. And it's just one, I would say, I'll reiterate, it's one of the main reasons I went into professional life coaching. And then, like I said, there are many rules, different states. We had one out of state, one in state, so that even made our adoptions a little different. And I think that for now, I'm going to end it, but I'm just going to say I love both my boys. I'm glad we have them. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. And until Monday, enjoy the journey, be empowered, live on purpose. Thank you for joining me, and I just wanted to give a shout out to my birth families. If any of you are watching, I love you, and I thank you for the great gift of allowing me to parent your sons. Thanks, you guys. Bye-bye.